All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. So, as you can see, we are now returning to Betrayal at Krondor. It's been a long time coming, and I do apologize for those that were following it for following our stream for the playthrough of Betrayal at Krondor. I just got so sucked into Dead by Daylight, and plus then there was work and the whole stuff that was happening there, the overtime and whatnot. So I lost a lot of focus because my primary job, which allowed me, and I shouldn't say allowed me, but the time I was able to stream Dead by Daylight was the simple game to stream at that time because I didn't want to commit too much brain power into an RPG because it was all sucked away from work in the morning or during the day. So I'm quite confident that I'm able to continue with Betrayal of Krondor. I have a huge list of games I really want to finish, and I keep pushing it off and off and off and off and off. And I'm like, well, maybe if I make a list and really push to do it, I'm going to do it. We did three games, all the Eye of Beholder games. We finished all those, but when it came to Betrayal of Krondor, unfortunately, it landed at a time where my company that I work for released a couple of new initiatives, which had me work a lot more overtime and spend more. I had to segregate my ability from my main job to the additional job on top of that. So it's calmed down. There's not much extra work. And I'm ready to continue moving forward. I have the time. So yeah. Anyway, if you don't remember, let me catch you up. We had finished chapter 1. We are now in chapter 2. In chapter 2, we did a lot of searching around. We went over to Romney, I believe the area is, and met up with the guards there at the front gate, and they require a seal, a merchant seal. So we got to go find the seal. Now, we went down to... oh, actually, you know what? Let me load into the game. I'll show you on the map. Cancel, don't save. Store, bookmark. Okay, let's pull up the map and I'll show you what we've done. So we went up to Romney. Okay, so I was right. Quested there, went to the... Oops, sorry for hitting the mic. Went to try to get into Romney and was told by the guards we need a seal. So now we're trying to find the seal. We went all the way back down to Silden and tried, you know, found a bunch of chests, but talked to everybody. Nobody wants to talk to us. So that was a dead end. Ran into a couple other issues where we got poisoned or diseased, and we sailed out of Silden to an isle where they cured us, but then there wasn't much over there, so we had to come back. So we're still looking for clues as to where to get this seal. So I'm going to continue looking around Lighton, which is where we are right now. We're at the church, and then from there, yeah, we'll see where it goes. So that's where we are right now in chapter 2, and let's continue. And Freya's here, of course. Oh, and I'm going to be playing this with no camera because, as you can see from the game below, there's no real spot to put my camera, and if I do put it on the left or right, like right here, I feel like it's going to take away from the game, because if I, let's say, go into my inventory, you're going to miss a bit of space here, cutscene, stuff like that. It's an older game. So I'm going to do a no cam run. In actual fact, I just noticed I'm going to remove the so bear with me. Let's do this. In actual fact, let's go right here for a second. Temporary screen, close all that, close this. All right, let's go to this screen, and then we are going to remove that. It should be gone. Perfect. Okay, so that way you guys can see the game without having to see all the additional information, and we'll play full screen. So there we go. So what keys do we have? Well, we have a good amount of keys. We haven't even used any of our keys yet. All right, so we are looking around. Zoom out. So let's go to main road. Okay, so somebody's been here. We gotta watch out for traps, because we've run into a few traps. If the game volume's too low, let me know. I have it on pretty high. Okay. The chirping birds. Oh, we're at a farm. Okay, let's talk to, or let's look into this house. No one has lived here in some time, he said, looking around the empty room. Okay. Nothing in there. Oh. Something had been buried under the dirt. The hole's not big enough to put a man in, so it's safe to assume it isn't a grave, James said. Might be a secret cache of food or supplies. Let's take a look. Oh, hey. Oops. Give me the money. Gareth, take it all. Ooh, lockpicks. We'll give it to Owen. And yes, I'm actually surprised I remember all their names. Ooh. Nice little chest. And a ruby. I'll take it. Might have to consider looking into a merchant at some point. Okay, let's make camp. That's a road. Don't see any housing here. I like going off the road because that's when you find all the chests and so forth. There's another house over here. Let's go behind first. Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's check out the house. Oh, there's like a couple of houses here. Oh, maybe we can find a merchant. Stepping just inside the tavern doorway, he detected the faint but familiar scent of lye and the more pungent aromas they were meant to erase. It would be a foolish tavern keeper who neglected to have the cleaning boy close at hand where men drank to excess. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's talk to this gentleman. The man accepted their company. Owen chatted idly with the rough-looking fellow as Gareth looked on. Making certain that his ebullient mood, the magician didn't slip and give away the true purpose of the travel. So, where are you headed? The man asked, describing a large arc with his ale cup. Any place interesting? Actually, we're not headed in any specific direction, Gareth intervened. We're wandering, looking for an employer, treasure to watch, tavern to guard. The man snickered. Oh, a caravan to steal from, eh? Freebooters then. Well, there's not much going on in the kingdom these days. Not in the west. The prince has seen to it. His roads are safe and his vessels happy. For the likes of you, he's taken all the fun out of life. James nodded. You're not the first one to say... Okay. Let's talk to the bard. Oh, it's a gambler. Gambler looks up, making a fist. He shook it under James' nose. Then smiled wickedly as he opened his palm and revealed a pair of dice. The game is dice, my friend, the gambler said, sitting back down. Winner wins half as much as his bets. How much of gold would you wager? 10 gold. James rolled poorly. Oh. 10 more gold? Oh. 10 more? James, you suck. Okay, so we're not doing much anymore. We don't want to give away all our money. James motioned to the figure across the room. The woman made her way across the wooden floor until she was standing before them. Hello there. May I buy? I can't open the shop. I don't care how much you have to offer or who you are. I can't go in there again. I was offering this to buy you a drink. Oh, sorry. I was thinking you were stopping in to buy something from my good store across the road. Since my father's death, I've had a run-in of those two places. Oh, I've had to run those two places. The tavern here and the good store across the way. You know, I've had folk in here for a week, but last count, all offering money for a sword made by a hermit up north. Fool that I am, I sent the word out, but that was before things started happening in my store. I've since closed things up for a bit. Close your store? Why? What sort of things were going out in there? You'll think I'm foolish. I think I'm foolish. Tell me, and I'll listen. If I laugh once, even once, you may upend a cask of ale over my head. You'll pay for the cask if I do. All right then. I'll tell you. In the past few weeks, I've seen a man prowling about my shop. That's easy enough. Between companions and myself, we can get rid of your prowler by dinner time tomorrow. Can you now? You run through ghosts as easily as that. Poltergeist in your spare time. Ghosts? The prowler in your store is a ghost. Told you that you wouldn't believe me. I'll put it to you, though. If you can find a way to put the ghost in my shop to rest, then I'll reopen my shop and give you a gallon grief maker that I bought from the hermit. Simple as that. That offer is nearly as attractive as the woman delivering it. Thank you, fair lady. Not bad. I think we'd be up for that. Okay. Barmaid, what do you got for us? Rations, yes. Actually, wait. Share party. Darn, I should have haggled. It's been a while. Okay, will she buy any of my goods? No. Will you buy the book? I doubt it. No. Berries? No. Okay, Hey. Owen played, losing himself in the flow of music. He occasionally mangled a note or two, but on the whole did justice to the Kingdom Mine, the only tune he knew by heart. That was nice, the tavern keeper said with a smile, handing Owen 125 sovereigns, which I think is 12 gold. You'll have to play for us again sometime. Ooh. Owen stumbled. Oh, before you get started, I think you should know we've tapped out of entertainment fund. Oh, okay. All right, so nice. I think Owen learned how to play the lute a little bit more. Melee and armorcraft. Okay, interesting. Armorcraft and barding. Really? And barding and weaponcraft. Okay. So let's... Okay, so we can't go into the shop, which is this. It's closed. This is the house we went into. There's a small house there. So let's go to this one. Oh, place is abandoned. Oh, but we have money. Nice. And I'll take that. Oh, she gave us 125 sovereigns. Oh, dude. I thought it was like 125 royal. Never mind. Ooh, what's this? I see some graves. I can no longer no longer can he hate his name. Light and Dink. Shall we dig the grave? Yes. Just the body. Not finding anything in these graves. Ooh, what's this? Naphtha. Unlabeled and unadorned. Gora still recognizes the large ceramic container for what it held. Naphtha applied to a sword blade in small amounts and set ablaze, it would exacerbate the pain of any cut made with the blade, though the oil would quickly burn off a sword once applied. Okay. Well, you can have it since you knew what it was. Okay, I think that was it for the gravestones. Yep. Who knew digging graves would take so long? All right, so let's continue. There's that one other house we need to look at. The man at the door greeted James with a strange look. What were you looking for behind the house a week or so back? James looked surprised. I have done no such thing, he said defensively. Perhaps you have mistaken me for someone else. No matter, I suppose. The man grumbled, his look lacking conviction. Escorting them to the door, he shrugged his shoulder. I got some other things to do, so if you'll excuse me, and don't be wandering around Harshal's land again, here? You know, I did make one mistake. I should have waited the night. Or gone through the night to see if the ghost was here. Oh well. Where are we on the map right now? Okay. So this is west. So let's continue west. We'll come back here at night. Well, you know what? I can rest till night. Screw it. Where is the shop? Right here. Let's rest till night. Okay, I don't see any ghosts. Yeah. Alright, well, there's nothing here. I kind of thought we might have run into a ghost. Okay, so we're going to continue west. There's a house back here. No one has lived here for some time. Okay. Oh. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, here's a ghost. Simple bow. Or simple arrow, I should say. Let's see. Causes blade to do extra fire damage. Wait. Oh, did I double clicked on him. Damn. My bad. Boom. 23 damage. Nice. 25 damage. Oh, that ghost is dead. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so the hair on the back of my neck is telling me that something is out there, something evil. If we don't turn back now, I'd suggest that we at least proceed with great caution. Oh, my scouting ability increased. Cool. Okay, let's save. Okay, where are we on the map? Okay, so this is the house we just saw. Oh, we're at Sethanon. Okay, let's go into Sethanon and check it out. Oh, more ghosts. All right. Nice, good aim. Miss. All right, James, you got this. No, you don't. Get back here. We have lots of shields target from damage. Invisible armor. Let's cast that on ourselves. Oh, got one. Okay. Ooh, right after James. Missed. Breath. Get your butt down here. There you go. Boom, 21. That should have taken him out. Yep, he's dead. Well, he's gone. How's our health? We're... yeah. Whoa. They certainly don't want us going in. Oof. I didn't mean to hit Gorath with that. This battle might not be one I should have taken. Damn, Gorath is about to die. Oh, James has got 1 hit point left? Shoot, I had no idea. Damn it. Well, that's us, unless we can somehow bring this around. And I miss. Yeah, I think that's us. There's no way Owen's gonna survive this. Okay, so we obviously went too far. Luckily, I just saved it. All right. So apparently they don't want us going up here. To Sethanon. All right, so I'm gonna push away. Let's head back to Lighton. Oh, there's another graveyard. Wait a second. Oh, okay, we didn't make it there yet. Right? Oh no, that is the area. Okay. Oh, I was going to the forest. That's what that road is. Sethanon is the little town that we're in right now. Ew. Okay, okay. So this is Sethanon. This is the graveyard. All right. So let's keep looking. And it's nighttime. Oh, we found a chest. Nothing in it. Oop. A well-armed band of men approaches. You shall not pass this way unless you pay the road. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we're in Lighten now. Yeah. Now, how do I get rid of those guys? I believe I have to give them like 3 good things of armor. So I'm getting tired of paying that out. You haven't brought the armor I've requested, have you? I need 6 suits of standard armor or are ruined. Okay, so 6 suits of armor. To do that, we have to go south. So that would be... Because the only place I know where to buy 6 suits of armor is Malik's Cross. So we still can't get into Romney, and I still can't. Yeah, so let's head over to Malik's Cross. I'm gonna speed run this one. We're gonna do this on the road, so I'm gonna tie myself to the road. Or tether myself to the road, and we're just gonna run it. Oop. Back here. Yes, Owen, I know. We're about to head into town. Well, he was expecting to see the spires of some distant town smoke. Oh, have you ever heard of the... Yeah, okay, so this is just the intro to the town. So here... Oh, no, it isn't. I forgot about this. The oracle waits you. What questions have you to possess? Oh, ghosts. How may we put down ghosts to rest? A girl nearby is being terrorized by one. I was hoping that perhaps we could be of assistance to her. He who has been disturbed must be laid once again to rest in Jared's grave. Seek the hand and lighten, and command it to the earth of Sethanon's honored dead. Then shall her terrors be brought to an end. Okay, so we need to go buy a hand and lighten. Okay, let's rest. Okay, so we're still heading back to Malik's Cross, which I thought I was at, but I was wrong. Oh, there it is. This road is Malik's Cross. Yes. There we go. Oh. Jab me in the ribs when you want to hear about the rest of the match. Invigorating sight that was. Now, what is it I can do for you gents? Nothing. Alright, let's bard? Nope. Wanna go to the shop, buy and sell. See, will he buy this? No. He'll definitely take that. He'll take this. Take that. Do I have space? I don't. Don't want that. You'll buy that. Lots of rope. No, I won't take the rope. Take one of these. So you can hold 2 armor. You can hold 2, but I need more space because I... What can I sell? I want to sell the arrows. Well, you've got a lot of arrows. How much will you pay for these? 2 sovereigns. Sure, why not? Sell these ones. 7 to 29. Sure, why not? Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so give these over to James for now. All right, now we need to buy armor. Standard. So I need 6. I might be able... Oh, let's haggle. 45. Decline. Owen is my haggler. Okay, let's try it again. Haggle. Okay, so 45 is as low as he's going. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Exit. Exit. To the house. Nothing. Okay. Let's camp up until healed. And then in the morning, let's save it. And let's head back out. We'll do it from this screen because I always find if we do it the other way, some people that watch don't like it. It looks weird because it's such an old game. All right, so going back to lighten, leave. So rest. Now they're gonna fight us because we didn't pay them. Owen. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. And I missed, of course. Owen, my friend, you need better aim. Okay, let's invitation. No! Oh, fine, you know what? Let's do it. Come here. Barathi could take him. Missed, of course. James, be redeemed. There we go. Alright, so we took him out. So let's take ourselves off here because his farm should just be right up here. There we go. Yes. James nodded in reply, but before he could say more, Lord Lighton was on his feet. Wonderful, exclaimed the Lord with a huge smile. I don't know how you did it, but all I can say is thank you. Glad we could help, said James. The Lord began to rummage through some of his belongings in the cedar chest in the corner of his house. Let's see, what do I have here that I could offer you as a reward? That won't be nonsense, he snapped. I want to help out. Here we go. These things aren't much, but you may find them useful. He placed a virtue key and a parchment of note on the table. They thanked the man and took the items from the table and placed it in their packs. Okay. So what's the note that he gave us? Of the fairy chests we have cataloged so far, Lord Lighton, we have found the following words can be used to open the certain chests in your region: river, sword, and ice. It is our sincerest hope that the future... one second. Don't even know what that number is, so we're going to ignore it. It is our sincerest hope that in the future we will further be able to decode others as we find them. I shall send word by post if I discover anything of interest. Brother Jeremy of the Scribe. By the way, I never answer my phone when I don't know the number. I let it go to voicemail. You're wondering why I didn't even decline it. This is my way of catching anybody that's calling me. What is it? Sword, ice, and there's carrying loads across the earth, but one thing that cannot be forced is it returns to the place of its birth. All right. I'm cheesing this one out. What was it? Oh, river. That's it. Click. Okay, yeah, so that's what I thought. We already went through these chests. This one's sword. Oh no, I clicked on river again. There we go. I just want to make sure if we got everything. Okay, got that one, and this one's ice. All right. So we've done all this. Let's head back. Down here. Silden shop. Sell this. Oh, I won't take it. Well, I don't really. Please buy that. No. Oh, no. Oh, right. He sells the magical scrolls. None of which. Well, I could afford this one, which is a Stardust. Okay. Tavern. Will they talk to us yet? Good day. Without turning his head forward, the man responded, I normally enjoy talking to travelers, but today I'd rather just enjoy my ale. Very well then. Perhaps we will return another time. Motion towards the figure across the road. The man walked over and joined them. Oh. I will say nothing more to you. I am content as living man. I can understand your fears. I will ask no more questions of you for now. Yeah. Okay, talk to this one. No. All right. Oh, can we bar it again? You cannot. And then there's the boat. Where's the boat? And the boat will not take us. Okay, so we've done everything here. Okay, so let me look at the map. I'm confused. So we've done here, we've done sloop, done everything here, we've done everything here. Oh no, we have to go to the merchant enlightened to get the hand. I gotta figure out how to get the hand. Okay, let's do that. Going to Lighten. Oh, what's this place? Okay, it's empty. Back to Lighten. Okay, nothing in here. Talk to the gentleman. Just a normal conversation. Smiling at them, the man eagerly accepted the offer of fellowship and told a number of tales about his work with Lord Lighten. Unsure what in the man's manner inspired his trust, James responded likewise by telling him a few details of their top trip to Romney. Though omitting the specifics about Gorath's part of in things. Oh, well, I don't envy you that, the man said, waving his hands. I'd not be heading anywhere near the river, not for no man of silver, not me. Why is that? James asked. Awful trouble there. The guild in Romney and the River Pullers Guild are as good as at war. If you ask me, some bloke down Silden Way is trying to stir up things. I've heard that he's even got a few sneaks what are posing as members of the other guilds, even carrying forged guild seals. Saw a group of them with Max Feeder, that greedy bastard, out west of here. When the man excused himself to go answer nature's call, James pondered for a moment the things he had learned. While it seemed wildly improbable that the events that were going on around them were somehow connected, he had seen the plots of Myrmimandimus previously to the last uprising, and those circumstances had left him jaded. It made him none the more comfortable that he was now escorting a former ally of that Mordell monster. Okay. So that just gave us a hint. Maybe I was supposed to get the hint because I didn't have that before. So we'll head back to Silden in a second. Let's just make sure we check everything because we have to find that hand. That was supposed to be here. James looked around the small barn, judging by the variety of livestock as in community property. Okay, so nothing here. Friendly chat, swig of ale. Okay, wait a second. You've been more than generous. Okay, so that's nothing. So wait a second. We were told to come to Lighton for maybe left. Yeah, we're told to come here because the hand of the dead was supposed to be in here. Yeah, they're not open. Okay, so let's head back to Silden. Now that we had the conversation with that one gentleman, and he elaborated that somebody in Silden has access to forged seals, which we didn't know before, but we know it now. Now, did I just pass? I did. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Let's head back. It's getting dark. Okay, let's go. Now let's talk to these guys again. James motions to the man across the room. Sometimes a place to gab. Well, then perhaps you could tell us. James began, hopefully before finish is interrupted. Today I just came to drink. Okay. He comes to join us. I have nothing to say. Okay, so same thing. Talk to. Okay, so that's just the innkeeper. He says the same thing. And she just sells spoiled rations. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't need anything in the shop. Oh wait, what's here? He moved closer to examine the brass pallet lock, but a group of sailors wandered by him. No sense in risking. Okay. So there's something here. We can't get onto the boat. Whoop. Yeah, okay. Alright, so there was another hint that he gave us, so I'm gonna want to go back. What's in the bag? Nothing. Why is there a random bag here on the road? Okay, so the guy in Lighton mentioned somebody else. A Mr. Feber? I don't think we've actually run into this individual. Oh wait, do we know these? Oh yeah, we know those chests, but we've already looted those. There's a couple of mysteries. This is not open yet. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I can't. He doesn't tell us again. Well, James paused. Well, it occurred to him to strike up another conversation with the man. It appeared now that his company was not wanted. So, oh well, gave us 27 sovereign for playing a decent job at the Kingdom Mine. Okay, we need food, so I'm gonna see, give it to you, haggle. Come on, reduce the price. There, okay, I'll take it. Accept. I'm buying another one. Oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. Share party. So we got a skill up from that. Oh, we didn't get a skill for that. Oh, geez, I feel ripped off. Okay, so let's look at our map. We've checked that house too. Oh, we didn't check the house at the very end. Okay. Place is abandoned. But there's a sword sharpener. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I haven't been sharpening my, banging out my weapons. Have that. Which is not good because if I keep forgetting, they will actually wear. Okay, that can go. This can go. There we go. All right, so we've checked everything out. No more houses. Well, there's a house over here. Yep, there's a farm. Let's go to the farm over here. No one's lived here for some time. That's unfortunate. It looks like another farm. Ooh. James spotted a man in the field. Bent over, he appeared to be a farmer of some stripe, though his work seemed to become more industrious as they drew closer to him. Undoubtedly, he had seen them as well. What a nice little stead you have here. Oh, Max Bieber. Okay, this is the guy we were looking for. If you have busting sod, I suppose so. I've had a mind to sell a few times. Events here recently, I am thinking things less and less. Sorry, liking things less and less. I may just sell everything out like I've been telling everybody else. Of course, I wouldn't expect a keep boy like you to understand. Probably wouldn't, but this seems like such a nice lot to give up. Why would you want to? Everybody knows that something evil happened at the Battle of Sethanon. Definitely unnatural. Me, myself, I used to live in the center of the town before King Liam offered up the money that I should leave. I didn't think much of leaving, but I thought that the evil would stay there. And it hasn't. It's creeping down the road from Sethanon. Listen, boy, I don't care for your attitude. You may be all educated, but it doesn't mean you know nothing about the world. If you're wise, you'll stay away from Sethanon and take anybody else that'll go with you. There's something evil hard about, and I don't want to be about when at least it gets here. Oh, so tough. So, how much do you want for your land? What? If this evil is so imminent and you're anxious to be away from it, I'd be interested in buying the little lot of yours. I'm not afraid of ghosts. What would you sell it to me for? Well, I haven't actually decided to make the move as of yet. Don't want to get the cart before the horse, you know. It'll likely be a while before I sell. See? Don't want to rush it. Do you know anything about the land that joins yours by any chance? Is it for sale? No, not anymore. I bought it when old widow Petro moved out. Bought it? I thought you said you wished to move. I do, and look, I haven't time to stand about talking all day. If you're interested in the land, go ahead and look around. If you're just stay clear of my stead. Now, I got things to do. Good day. Good day for you, sir. Okay, well, uh, let's look around. The door was unlocked. James entered the small house and looked around. Judging by the simplicity of things which decorated the interior, he guessed the house belonged to Max Fever. This is odd, he said, noticing a few items which seemed a bit more expensive than Farmer might be expected to own. Alerted by the incongruity, something told him to investigate the farmer's belongings further. Ooh, what's this? Burial cloth. Turning over the coarsely woven cloth in his hand, he examined the blotch of yellow mold that seemed remarkably like a human face. It was probably the linen that had been buried, a burial shroud. The face imprinted, by the way, that's my cat Freya, if you haven't met her. She's sitting right beside me. The face imprinted upon it as unknown man's flesh and dissolved into moldy corruption. Okay, and we have a shovel. So take those. Interesting. The barn door was locked. Sneaking around to the other side, James spied a flagstone boulder resting against the outside of the back wall. With Gorath's help, he pushed the stone to the side, revealing some broken planks and a hole just large enough for him to slip through. Stealing into the murky darkness, he inched along blindly until the foot bumped into something hard. Crouching down with a smile, he was able to make out the shape of a wooden chest and was relieved to find it was unlocked. What is this? Glazer's Guild Seal. The stamp was simple, the kind generally used by nobles and priests, and it had a handle made of ivory from which depended several silk streamers. The seal itself was of 3 pots, stacked one atop another, the symbol associated with a powerful Glazer's Guild in Romney. Yeah, well, we'll take these. Oop, give me the other one. Okay. Farmer was still in the field looking at them suspiciously. The farmer pulled his sweat-drenched hair out of his eyes with the back of his hand and waited. His eyes narrowed as they drew closer. He didn't seem pleased. Do you often make a habit of digging in graveyards? What do you mean? I mean, the 3 of us found the burial cloth, and we think you have something to do with all the evil that is going on around here. You've been desecrating graves, haven't you? You broke into my house. I'll tell the constable for this. If he were still living in town, I might feel threatened, but I rather imagine you've already managed to scare him off. Now talk, or I'm going to have a cozy little chat with a friend of mine named Nivik, Prince Arutha's tax collector. Nice fellow. I think the 2 of you would get along marvelously. One grave only, I dug up. I don't remember the fellow's name now, but he used to own the Six Toe Tavern before Nia took over the shop. I thought that maybe I could scare her into moving out and selling to me, but she's too darn stubborn. What did you do with the corpse? No corpse about him. He was down to his skeleton. I tried to rebury him, but I never found one of his hands. It's bound to be near the graveyard. I think I may have dropped it when I was near the Herschel's house. What else? That's it. That's all I know, honest. Dug him up, and then I reburied him. We'll need to find the hand, then bury it. No thanks to you. Goodbye, sir, and I would advise that you stay away from the Six Toe Tavern from now on. I doubt you will be warmly greeted. Okay. So, Herschel's house. I'm guessing Herschel's house is close back to where... Wait a second. Yeah, let's go back to the town. Or the graveyard. And see if the hand is there. So whose house is this? Herschel scowled at them. Back again, eh? He said, slapping James on the shoulder. Now I know that something around here has you mighty interested, because I know what I saw in my own 2 eyes. You've been around here before, looking for something out behind the house here. What you looking for, boy? I insist I have not been looking for anything around here other than an answer to who this person is that you think I look like, James said, numbed that he had actually gotten the phrase out of his mouth. Running a hand across his bald pat, the man made an indeterminate sound. Don't know, don't care. Now just leave me be, okay? Not wanting to start an argument with the stranger, James allowed for them to be escorted out of the door. Okay, so this is Herschel's house. So he said he dropped it in behind the house. Or in and around it. I don't see any bags that usually indicate... Ooh. Okay, so here's the graveyard. Oh, it's getting dark out. Let's knock on his door again. Okay, so he escorts us out again. Let's go to the tavern. I hope you haven't come to the tavern for a drink. Tapped out, really? Last supplies this morning, I don't know how long it'll be before the wagon comes around. No one wants to come anywhere close to Nia's goods, even though it's across the crossroads. We'll do what we can, good lady. Okay, so that was all that was. Okay, barmaid. Nothing. Alright, so that was unfortunate. Oh, in actual fact, let's stick around at night. I want to see if that ghost shows up again. Or at all. We could try digging up the graves again. Oh, someone's taking his hand. Why would the grave robber steal parts? James Traggart, I should have guessed. I'd be digging up grave myself if Gorath hadn't said that Mordell used them sometimes for secret caches. Either way, let's get him covered up and be on our way. Okay, so this is the grave for the father. There's nothing in this one. Okay. Not seeing any. Oh, here we go. Oh no, he just needs rest. Okay, let's rest up. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm not seeing any hands or bags that would indicate there was a hand that was dropped. So unless the old man in this house... Yeah, so he just escorted us back out. Okay. I mean, we could go back to the farm and try and talk to the farmer again, see if, you know, he's not telling the truth. Okay, so he's not here. Which means I think we finished his quest. Alright, well. But what we do have is the seals to get into Romney now. Which I think is what we're going to do now, since that's what we've been trying to get done. So let's head back to Romney. Whoops. Cancel. Let's save. Overhead map so I don't make anybody sick when I do this. Actually, let's stop. Whee! Go north. Alright, so we're at Sloop, I think. Oh no, we're close. Oh right, these are the taverns. Two separate taverns are so close to each other. All right, so we've done all this. Should be close to Sloop. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so let's go here first. Let's take a look at around town. Doesn't seem like anybody's about. Let's go to the shopkeeper. Will you buy this? No. I really don't have anything to sell. Do you have anything to buy? Not really. Nothing that I'm interested in. Alright. Okay, nobody's in there. I think it's time we made her. Okay. Nothing in here. Okay, so there's the temple. We've already gone into the temple. We've gotten the waypoint, so to speak. Yes, this is the brewer asked. His face smeared with seedy looking grim. We just thought we would pop in to for a visit. Don't have time. Okay, so nobody here. Okay. All right. So, well, that was that town. Ooh. Poor quality sword, but it's good for practicing our skill. Alright, the only reason why I'm going quickly up here is we've searched all around here. There's no reason to search it again. Oh, the inn's open. Ooh! We were able to play the Kingdom Mine and earn 21 sovereign. Cool. This is the innkeeper. Let's rest up till healed. Perfect. Talk to this gentleman. Nothing. This one. Nope. Barmaid, what do you got? How are we doing on rations? Oh, and give that to James. Okay, perfect. Oh, our abilities have increased. Nice. And here's the road to Romney. Perfect. The city of Romney is sealed at the moment to all but the citizens and those members of the Glazens Guild. Do you have one of the seals? Yes. Why is the guild in charge of the city? The constabulary were all killed in the uprising by the River Pullers Guild, and no one else in any authority was left alive to administrate. When I was approached to take command, I decided that I would use my men in the guild to help maintain order until such a time the Duke was able to arrive from his estates. Makes some sort of sense. Where can I find the king's men from Bastira? They'll be holding up in the Black Sheep Tavern for a celebration of some kind. I believe I heard one of them say they found something that we're looking for. I'm not sure what that's all about. I need that. I think that may mean good news for us as well. Good night, Reeve. We're on into Romney. All right, let's go. It's been a long time coming. Okay, let's put our cursor all over the place. We gotta make sure we get everything. There's a shop. That's all the same thing. Can't talk to anybody out here. There's a tavern. Okay, let's enter here. The meeting hall was full. Assembled in the room were a dozen grizzled-looking men, all seated around a long table, at the head of which sat a young man sporting a goatee. As they entered, a servant quickly pointed them to a bench off to the side, indicating that a meeting of some sort was underway. I don't care what Mitchell Waylander may or may not be doing, the bearded man said sternly. I am the Duke of Romney, and you will do as I request, else I will call up others from Bastira. Do you really wish to call King Liam's attention to this matter? Unsettled by the vigor with which the young duke made his point, the various guild leaders shifted in their seats. One, a tremendously overweight man whose clothes tested their seams, leaned forward, carefully not to spark too much of a response. It is entirely possible that the leader of the river pullers was assassinated by the leader of one of the other guilds here. It's even possible he sits in the room with us. If you have someone in mind, Botho, why don't you simply come out with a name? Another man's reply, leaning across the table to grab the beast guild master's shirt. Talk, you overweight cat's innard. Enough, slammed down the tankard of ale which sat on his right hand. The Duke turned his pierced blue eyes on all who assembled. I want peace on the Romney, and I wish it today. The fact that the Ironmongers Guild will not come to a negotiations table is irrelevant. If I hear another word of possible uprising Romney, I swear to you, I shall make each and every one of you pay for it. Having heard of the enough of the heated words in the chamber, James turned and whispered to his companions. If Arutha were here, he'd have this lot at the gibbet for even thinking of open rebellion. The fact of the matter is the Prince Arutha is not here, the Duke replied tersely, eventually having overheard the whispering. And I will not deal so cavalierly with those who are as much my family as my serfs. Snapping his fingers, he motioned to the pair of guards who stood mute behind him. Sergeant Yearly, see to it that these gentlemen are let out, seeing as how they yearn to get to a part of the world where Prince Arutha rules. Ooh, rude. Let's go to the shop. Nothing I want to buy. Nothing I could afford. Alright, let's go to the tavern. Whoa. Even as I threw the door open, James bit back the impulse to vomit. Kingdom soldiers lay scattered about the room, each laying in his own coagulated pool of blood. Nowhere did there appear to be anyone untouched by murderous hands. Oh, Chapter 3, The Spyglass and the Spider. The coppery smell of burning flesh filled the air. Embers leapt from the funeral pyre into the growing dusk, joined the winking point of light that would later become a blaze of crystalline stars. Around the flames, villagers gathered in dark clots, their faces overwritten with blank, unreadable expressions. Like moths to a candle, they drifted near and mourned and thought of sniffed. They had come to watch the flames feed. Gorath's fathomless green eyes nictated in the firelight as he turned and gazed at Owen, who flinched uncomfortably at his side. There can be no uneasier sleep than a warrior's murdered in his cups, Gorath said, his voice only slightly louder than the spinning hiss of scorched bone. They nipped at the heels of the Nighthawks. Be certain of that. So you think we're getting close? Owen asked. Gorath began to speak, but his words congealed on his lips as his eyes locked with the burning gaze of Signor James. Freya. I've had it with your mysterious half-answers, Mordell. Now, for the sake of your continued good health, I want to hear some explanations fast why you were here in Romney 6 months before you made your appearance at the Inclinedale Pass. The only explanation, Seigneur, is that you are mistaken. I have never been south of the Inclinedale. While we carried the dead from the Black Sheep Tavern, a tavern boy informed me that a man answered to your description called on 3 unwholesome dressed men in black, all of whom wore the trademark silver rings of Nighthawks. He heard them refer to the Mordel's Gorath. It seems that a Mordel paid a sizable sum of money to those Nighthawks before departing, enough perhaps to arrange the death of a company of king's soldiers. He may well have paid a king's death, but I know nothing of it. I realized it may impress little upon you, but Gorath is a passing common name in the Northlands, and oft as not your kingdom fellow folk have mistaken me for an elf. The barkeeper was likely deceived by enemies of mine. If I had caused to mislead you or your prince, I would have found a far less convoluted means of confessing the royal sanity. Look elsewhere for your enemies, James. Well, we may not be friends. I mean you no harm. I shall look where I wish until you are no longer my responsibility. We may not be able to strike at the Nighthawk stronghold, but if we can locate it, we may still be able to get inside and find the information Prince Arutha needs. The Nighthawks will shun Romney for a time. However bold they may be in their murderous nights, they flee with daylight breaks. No one walks without leaving footprints, and these men are no different. However skilled they may be at assassination, they have never been any good at covering their tracks. Let me see those things you found in the tavern. They are here. Good. These are our footprints. Of all the items we found at the dead company, both those items seem conspicuously out of place and may be relevant in some way to our elusive murderers. We begin our hunt for Nighthawks with a spider and a spyglass. Alright. Well, they cleaned up the tavern pretty damn quickly. Barred a little bit. Come on. We can get a good tune in here. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Damn it. Let's go back. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Rude. I want the sovereigns. I barely even get a note in. Oh, gambler. Here, let's... With the exception of its carnelian-tinged fangs, the miniature spider glinted a deadly silver hue. On its underbelly, a long, shallow groove bisected its length and passed between the fangs, a groove through which a sword blade or arrow pointed could easily be passed. Interesting. Who has a spyglass? Wait, you have that, but where's the spyglass? Interesting. Okay. Yeah. James motioned to a figure across the room. The boy walked over and joined them. He stood before them, eyes downcast. Are you going to take me away? Why should we want to do that? Because when I broke things, Master always told me that someone would come and take me away from someplace bad in someplace dark where they would never feed me and I'd never see the light of day. I knew when all those people got killed in here that someone would come for me and take me to the bad place. You don't have anything to be afraid of, Jason. You didn't kill those men. It's not your fault. Master says anybody that stays under our roof is our responsibility. And it was here where, when they were killed, that means it was my fault. Then you saw the murderers. No, but they came in and told me to leave or they'd hurt me real bad. They didn't tell me what they were going to do, which means aka you saw them. What did the men who told you to leave look like? Thank you. They were big. They had birds on their chests like eagles, and they smelled funny, like something the sailors from Kesh smell like flowers. Hawks on their chests. That at least confirms the Nighthawks involved. Do you know anything about the spider made of silver or the brass spyglass that one man that were killed might have carried? It's very important. I don't know anything about a spider, but I remember that one of the king's men had a brass tube with little pieces of glass in the ends of it, and I could see things that were far away from it. He said that he and one of the other men had brought it back from Silden. Did he say where Silden he got it? No, just Silden. Can you think of anything else? Did anyone come into the Black Sheep for the murderers? Carrying man brought in some wine from the upside down keg for the soldiers. Told me it was sent special, but besides that, I can't think of anything. Thanks, Jason. We may be back here later to ask more questions, so don't go anywhere. And they still won't let me play. And that's the same thing that was before. Okay, so it looks like we need to go to Silden. What abilities increased? My barding. Oh, it's at 59 now. Nice. Okay, let's save. Rest. Ah, I can't believe we're already on chapter 3. I didn't even think we'd get here that fast. Alright, so let's go to Silden. We'll take the road. Oh, James tried to make our so the enemy dropped. Okay, we're being attacked. Oh, Nighthawks. Yeah, let's get your blades ablazing. Oops. Oh, crap. You go here. Ooh, 48 damage. You're there. What? Rude. Nice. That's like 100 damage right there. And he's down. Okay, let's just invite him over here. Come here. Gorath, he's yours. Nice. Beautiful shot, my friend. Get down here, James. Go on. Keep moving. You got him, Gorath. Oh, you missed. Rude. Oh, he went too far. He's out of range. Rest up for a second. Okay, let's bring him back. Where are you going? Oh, he's out of range again. You bastard. There we go. Got him. All right, let's see if there's any corpses to loot. Back up. Oh, they're there. Okay. Ooh. Do I have enough room for all of it? Well, oh yeah, you don't. Let's do that. Okay. Eh. Give you the arrows. Do you have enough room? Yeah, you have some room. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's fix up all the swords. You didn't take damage, but it's good to try. Get yours up. There you go. Oh, okay, yours was damaged. Here's your sword. Oh, his bow can get repaired. There it goes. Okay. All right. Check the corpse again. You can take that. And oh, he doesn't have. Oh, I ran out. Oh, well, I guess that's it. We need a store. Our abilities increased again. Okay, so where are we on the map? That's turning us back around. We want this way. Oh, wait, off. We want over here. Just check. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay, we want a merchant. Will you sell? Yes. I don't know if you'll buy any of this though. No. Will you buy that? No. Damn it. Okay, so that sucks because we don't have a merchant for armor. Nearest one would be Lighten. No. It's not Lighten. It's Romney. We just passed it. Oh, ghosts. Sure, why not? Rude. Fine. Take two. Ooh, there it goes. Uh-oh. There's one. Really? Miss, miss, miss? There we go. Okay. Rest until healed. Alright, let's keep going. More of these guys. Let's do poison dart. Got him. Let's give him a flaming sword. No, you don't. So you can't get him? Oh, miss. Let's give him a flaming sword. Beautiful. Oh, damn. Nice. Take him out, James. Good shot. James, how did you miss? Good job. 2 down. And third row. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's take a position so we can see them. Ooh, well, we'll take the key. Take the money. Take the arrows. Lockpicks. Sword is better. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Why am I not using a mortal longsword with... Oh, because I'm using a goblin sticker. That's why. Never mind. It looks so much like the broadswords. Okay, anyway. Oh. Oh, I put it back. Whoops. See that. Spoiled? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll definitely take the gold. Oh, poison arrows. Like that. We have room? You do. Okay. Yeah. Where's the third one? Oh, this is... I try to arrange myself so I can get to the third guy. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. 5 uses. Don't really need it. We'll leave it there. Okay, back on track. Oh, what's in this house? The owner of the house, a bearded man about 50, so I approached James Norris, swung open. Good day to you, sirs. My name is Black Rush, and who might you be? James made a okay, the river has been fruitful season. Oh, right, he sells food. Yeah. Okay. Empty house. Yeah, let's rest up. Because you never know, there could be a fight ahead. Save it. Okay, I'm gonna go over this way. Okay, here we are. Let's go to the shop first. I'm gonna try and sell some stuff. Oh, they don't stack. You won't buy any of the armor. Great. Oh, there's a spyglass. Okay, a relatively simple device. The spyglass was cylinder, brass fitted with a large glass lens. Okay, so we know what that is. Exit. Tavern. Here we go. I'm gonna take a swig of water. James paused. Though he just thought to get the man's attention, he decided he was far more interested in what the man whispered to the mercenary who was seated nearby. Well, whose is the crawler's key then? The man shrugged. Kivo dropped it in a scramble out of the sewers. After they did in the upright man, none of us had the desire to stick about any longer. Mockers were right mad, so it's still in the sewers, isn't it? Unless one of the Mockers boys picked it up, I'd say so, yes. Not like it matters. What with crawlers crawled away to the Sunset Isle. Disturbed, James slipped away from the conversation. Though it was possible the men were bandying about things overheard from rumormonger, the demise of the upright man in Krondor would have far-reached implications both for Krondor and for himself. As the keeper of the tavern, I imagine you get quite a bit of traffic through here. Lots of people wanting to buy or sell items that were, shall we say, indiscriminately acquired. Who would I speak to if my interests lay in that direction? Any that walk the streets. Silden is not known for its reputable patronage, as you no doubt have seen. Why would this interest you? I need to find out about possible purchase of two very special items that might have been picked up here in Silden. I'm looking for whoever might have sold them. If an item is sold in Silden, then I am the only man that you should speak to. Any other transactions are done the Silden way. Very well, Joftaz. I need to find out what you know about either a brass spyglass or silver spider. I would be willing to pay for gold. You will pay, most undoubtedly, for the information, but I am not interested in your kingdom coin. If it were gold, I could come up with the sum I want myself. No, what I require is the assistance of a thief. Why do you think I would be of any help? I live in a city of thieves. I have spent my life knowing how to sense them, and I know most assuredly that you have thieves' instincts. This is the bargain. I will tell you about the silver spiders and silver spider that I sell on occasion, and you will find a bag of powder that was stolen from the crawler. It has most likely been taken to the house near here. The house is locked, and I suspect that the pouch will be hidden away in a chest or a cabinet or such. Any thief could do that for you. Why would we be especially qualified for this? Because all the thieves in this place, they all are the hands and eyes of the crawler. To be working for me, that would be death for them. Why? What is that in the powder? What's in the pouch? I have made my offer. The information for the pouch. Do we have a deal? Yes. My bump of trouble is telling me that I shouldn't agree to this, but you have a deal, Jeff Taz. I'll get your pouch, straight exchange, the information for the item. Consider it a deal then. I will wait for you here in the anchorhead until you return with my item. We will be back. Do not leave this place. Okay. So, rest still healed? No. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to use the bathroom, and yeah, be back in 2 minutes. All right. 1 second here. Okay, so the party's abilities have increased. Okay. Now we know he said there's a house just around here that we need to go and break into, essentially. So the only house I know around here. Let's do it from this view. It's like this one here. There's nothing in here. Okay, so it's not this house. Oh, there's another house. Not this one. I'm gonna go north a little bit. There's random houses up here. There's a tavern. Let's check these taverns out. We're not gonna sleep here. Okay, so nothing. Our barding is increased. Oh wait, there's a bag here. Oh right, these are the notes we dropped a while back. 1 second. Probably the seals are perfect. We should have no trouble getting the Romney with these. Too many. Oh, this is the note. Wow. I knew I had the note, but I was missing it. Oh well, whatever. Oh, we should get. Oh, whoa, 50 gold? No thanks. I was about to spend it, but I'm like, no way. Okay, so our barding is increased again, no doubt. Yeah. 224 gold now. Nice. Yeah, let's go back up to this view. Oh, there's a house. Ah, the owner of the house, a bearded man. Oh, no, this is the food guy. Yeah. There's a house here. Oh, man shouted at them. Have you brought the Chief Reeves dinner? He asked, eventually viewing their arrival as part of a regular schedule. When James wasn't quick to respond, the man seemed to get a bit irritated. Are you or aren't you the delivery man from the goods store? Yes, James quickly lied, seeing it as an obvious way to get past the guard. We'll just go on in and deliver his dinner. The man frowned. Obviously, they didn't explain to you the way things work around here. No one comes past Podrick, he said, thumping his chest. You go over next to the field and put the goods in the box, then go about your way. Now, do you or don't you have his food? Yes. We'll have to check, James said, chatting back. Sometimes my friends here forget his orders. If we have anything, we'll drop them off. Okay. I've only got 4 rations. We'll give 3. James closed the lid of the chest. So, what do we do now? Gorath asked. Go to the tavern and wait. We come back tomorrow, and with any luck, our Lee will be willing to see us. A little food will often get a man into talkative moods. Let's hope the chief is no exception. Okay. So back to the tavern, I guess. I think this tavern was cheaper for food because the other one was charging 50. Let's check the barmaid. 4 rations for 12 gold. Ugh. Gonna sleep till morning. I'm in desperate need of rations. Let's see if we can haggle this guy down. Oh, they're not open. Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. We got enough for 2 nights. All right, so this is the first place. Second place is behind here. Have you brought you dinner? Oh. Apparently it wasn't good enough. Because we put in rations. Oh, but they're gone. So they stole my rations and they still won't let me in. Okay, let's go to Romney, see if there's anything special food-wise that they sell there. And on our way, we will check to see if there's any other houses because we need. There's a house right there. Ah, his raven hair dusted with gray and the lines around his eyes hard. He looked on them with gravity, the weight of his stare deep and penetrating. This is the house of the Madame Ephra, he rasped. Features, speaking with the dead. Rumors. We will require a payment of 50 gold. Do you wish a session with Madame? Sure. James produced the requested amount and handed it over, following the tall man just before pushing aside the curtain. He halted and whispered to them. Do not question some of the things my wife may say or do, he said. We have recently lost a daughter and has shaken Hafra's belief in some of her abilities. Please, if she asks for acceptance, no matter what she may have said, please treat her kindly. Without another word, he shoved aside a curtain and allowed them into the rear room where Madame Hafra waited. Seated at the table, she wore a woven brocade vest over a lightly dyed peasant's blouse, and her hands and neck were ornamented with bright wooden beads. Please have a seat, she muttered, waving her hand, waving a brightly nailed hand at the rude chairs set across from her. As she spoke, her eyes fluttered, as if she were speaking through the alcoholic haze. I may prove three services for you. We may speak of local rumors. I may tell you the future, or I may speak of the dead. Which would you have of me? Ooh. Can I do them all? Talk to the dead. Closing her eyes, the old woman shook as if the trees blew beneath the winds of a howling gale, her lips drawn taut and her face drained of color. After several moments of effort, she shook her head. I cannot help you, Kins. I cannot help you. Limbs pragma holds those you wish too tightly. Believing the session was over, Bella stepped forward to escort them out, but half a motioned for them to keep his place. I do not believe they were finished, she said, treating them with a faint smile. For the price they have paid, they may continue to ask questions. So, strangers, as I have told you before, you may speak local rumors. I may tell you if you. Okay, let's look local rumors. Rumors, she repeated quietly. Leaning forward in her seat, she met James' gaze and held it, allowing her voice to harden. Rumors. I will tell you the only rumor about which I know. Many have come and spoke to me of Rushalki that roam the lands near the river pilot's folly at night. But these are lies. Startled with the ferocity with which the woman had bitten off the last word, James shrugged his shoulders. I had not heard any of them. Do not seek the Roshalki, she continued, her voice still frantic. They are of no harm to anyone. Although he had remained quiet as Hefra had begun to rant, Bella moved forward and touched her on the shoulder, seemingly relieved the wilderness that was overcoming her. These gentlemen are friends, he said quietly. You will not be injured. Taking his hand, she nodded once, then looked back at James. You will forgive me. This has touched our lives, but I can explain no further. Okay, future. Very well, Hefra said, with a weak smile, her posture relaxing visibly as she leaned back into overstuffed cushions of her sitting chair. We shall tell you your future. Shivering as if seized with a sudden chill, she flicked a bony finger at Owen. You shall save one whom you admire from a dire fate, but shall awaken the attention of those who most wish for your destruction. Forever after, you shall find that you walk the path of the world, nameless and alone. Holding her hands in her laps, she looked at them sternly, her face beginning to resume to look her age. This is the fate I see for you, she said, the slightly tremolo in her voice betraying a hint of nervousness. The fates have spoken through me. Okay. Detecting how important it was to the fortune teller that they believe what she had told them, James leaned forward and patted the old woman's hand. We believe you, Hefra, he said, reinforcing his words with a flash smile. Believing the session was over, okay, so we're done. Noticing that Gorath appeared to be drifting off, James threw a sympathetic smile. I think we've heard enough for now, Madame Hefra. Perhaps we will come to see you again. Very well, she replied. Bella shall show you out. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. I need to find the house. Any houses back here? Oh yeah, there's a few. There looks like a shop here too. Alright, nope. Nope. Oh, the shop. Not the one I want. Nope. Nothing in here. Okay, nothing. Oh, whoop, there's a house right there. Let's turn around. Nothing. Huh. Oh, there's a house right over back here. There was something very strange about the house. James couldn't put his fingers on it, but the house had a dreamlike feel. Or was it a nightmare? He barely remembered knocking the door, but no one answered. Oh, right, this is the house I can't explain. There's a chest behind here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we've already done all that. Looks to be like a tavern. Is there like a tavern right there? Hopefully a tavern? Yes. 22 sovereign. Thank you. $48 gold. Why is food so expensive? We're out of food now. Hopefully Romney will have cheaper prices. Right here. Yes, let's go in. Oh, God. Didn't mean to exit. Going back in. There we go. Okay, first let's go to the shop. I want to sell. I've been holding onto this armor for so long. Sell some arrows. Okay, we got 25 lockpicks. Damn. Sell one of these? No. Will you buy that? No. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Sharpen their stuff. Oh, he doesn't have a whetstone. Let's give that to him. Ooh, his sword was damaged. That's not good. Gotta be more attentive to that. Okay, so we got 300. Do they sell anything I want? Oh, it's so expensive. No. Let's go to the tavern. Still doesn't like us barding yet. Okay, where's the barmaid? 46 gold. I didn't know rations cost that much. They go up in price in chapter 3? Daily rations. They really don't like us. I don't want to spend that much money on rations. I think that's ridiculous. I can afford it, but like... Did we gain skills from that? Yeah, we did. Okay. At least we gained something from that mess. Barding is 61. Casting... Ooh. Getting up there. Scouting, accuracy, barding, defense, and weapon craft. Okay, we need to share some food. You give one. We have 1 day left of each. Where is a good place to buy some cheap food? I could try to go with Pranks or Stone. I think that's too far north as to where I want to go. But it's the nearest place. We know Sloop doesn't have good pricing. Silden didn't have good pricing. For argument's sake, let's just go to Prankstone because I gotta check for houses anyway. Burroughs Estate, Incoro Keep. Oh yeah, that's where we want to go. Okay. Fast travel. And Nighthawks. Ouch. Ooh, good miss. Take him out. Who wants a fiery sword? Gorath, you do. Take out the Nighthawk. There you go. Missed. Distract the archer. Good job. Let's give you a fiery sword. There we go. That should have killed him. One down. Alright, let's... do I have lightning? That blinds the target. Shield target for damage. Health and stamina. Invisible armor. Hold target. Skyfire. There we go. You can tame Gorath. Uh-oh. You're not allowed to run. Where do you think you're going? Oop, get back down here. Did you kill him? Yeah. Oh, got another runner. Owen, you know what to do. Pull him back. There we go. Good fight. Okay, let's go to main screen. Let's loot up. What he's got for... Oh, I need that. Need that. Take that. Nice bow. And that's crap. Poison. Nice bow. Don't be spoiled. Don't be spoiled. Poisoned. Oh, I need rations. Good sword. More arrows and key. We'll take it. Okay. How close are we to Prankster's Keep? Not bad. Oh, Prankstone. Sorry. My bad. Okay, over the bridge. I believe we're right here. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Let's take a look down. Look around town, I should say. What we got? Anything in here? Nope. Where is your local tavern? I need food. There we go. Barred a little bit, getting 47 gold. Nice. Ah, I didn't mean to exit. Oh, barding has increased. Good. Where's the barkeep? That's a good price food. Look at that, 7 gold. It's exactly what we needed. And he won't haggle. Come on. There we go. I'll take it. James doesn't have enough room? You don't have enough room. What do you guys have on you? I'll take one more for good luck. There we go. Lots of food. Okay, let's go to this shop. Oh, good. A smith. He'll buy these. Actually, in fact, let's do this. Wait, do you need a better bow? Oh, you got one. Okay, so we'll sell that. Really? You don't... Oh, that's harsh. Okay, so he's not the type of merchant I was hoping he would be. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I need to... You didn't get hit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So what do you sell? Okay, potions and tinctures. Never mind. Okay, so let's head back now that we got the food we needed. In actual fact, give me this. I'm gonna give you this. Actually, give me that. 13. Perfect. Okay, we have enough food. Let's go back south. I think we're too far north. Let's rest. Yes. Okay, now we're back here. Now we have food. Oh, is there anything here? Yeah. Actually, let's hit the path. And go back south. Actually, let's rest. Oh, Nighthawks! Ooh, they were right after Owen. We cannot have that. Ha! They hit their own guy. Nice. Good job. One down. Ooh. you got a good amount of hit points, so you're safe, but 2 down. Okay, 2 could play this game. And he misses. Let's pull him over. You didn't see that coming, did you? And down he goes. Okay, let's take a look. Poison rations? Yep. Of course it is. Okay, so you have nothing I really want. Oh, actually, in fact, you do. I want this. Oh, and take that. Gold. Ooh, even better. I'll take that. Okay, what don't I want? We got lots. Well, Owen, you can hold it. And last one. Oh, what is this one? Root oil. Temporarily enhance metallic qualities of their swords. Okay. So I gotta get rid of something. Let's get rid of the 1 arrow. Oh, it won't let me. There you go. Okay, and because I keep forgetting, let's do this. Beautiful. There we go. All right, back to the road. Okay, so we've been all along here. None of these are the houses we were looking for. Let's rest up. Break, we want this side. Okay, looking for houses. Okay, so I think we checked this house, but let's check it again. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. Break off for a second. It's down here. Oh, it's a book. Master of locks at your service. Help me be of assistance. It appears that you are a master of more than locks. What do you know of Prank Stone north of Romney? A tongue wags loose in Silden. I see my enterprises may be silenced. I am interested only in the brass spyglass that you sold to Joftaz in Silden. Tell me about it, and I will choose to forget about any other thefts you might have participated in. How did you come by it? A year and 20 ago, I bought a box in Silden from a trader. He told me it would bring me great fortune, but I wish only for a strong chest to hold my things, and I told him that he would be a fool to sell such a box. We haggled and at last I purchased it for 10 sovereign, a price that the seller seemed positively glad to receive. I, too, was pleased with the exchange, but began to wonder at the nature of what I had purchased. The chest was possessed of Cajulo. Cajulo? What does that mean? It was a box of trickery, of magic. Objects would appear in the box, things that I had not placed there. Then one day I met a man from Romney, and he told me that the true nature of my chest. When things were lost in a certain place, they come to my box, and we could sell those items. We decided, of course, that we would never tell each other more about ourselves, so our business would be safe should one of us fall into harm. And you two would split the profit of whatever appeared in the box. I take it that the brass spyglass was one of the items he arranged for you to find. It was one of many things. The day you got the spyglass, did anything else appear in your box? A few things. I keep the things whose value I do not know, so those items which arrive with the spyglass are still there as well. I believe there was a note whose contents I do not remember. Where's the box? Is it close by? It lies behind a mountain with two other boxes near Silden and is locked with a special lock. You will have to spell out Thorn so that it may be open. If you do not understand what I speak, then you shall when you find the box. Okay, and we've already opened it. Thorn. We'll remember your kindness. Okay, but we already opened that box, like in chapter 2. So does it mean there's stuff in there now? Oh, but the note that I picked up and I dropped, that was the note to the crawler. Oh god, am I gonna have to go back and pick it up? I know where I dropped it to. Luckily, items stay in the game. They don't disappear. So let's go back to the box. It's right here. I'm gonna check it. Because now that we're at chapter 3, something else might appear in it. Who knows? Oh, it's not this one. Last one? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So nothing's in it. So it's the notes that I dropped a while back. I got too much stuff to sell. So how do I want to do this? I could head up to Romney because Romney has an armor merchant, which is where I need to sell. Then we'll run back down and pick up the notes. At first I didn't even know how to read those notes, and then now I figured it out. I know what we need to do. I'm gonna have to buy more rations after this. Luckily, oh well, no, it's not cheap in Romney. What am I talking about? It's expensive. I had to go to Prank Stone to do it, or to get affordable food. Okay, so here we are. Let's shop. Sell all this gets 259 sovereigns. Dude. Now I'm glad I came back here. How much will you buy that for? 94. Here. Take that. Uh, 15 and 7. Here, have that one. Oh, you don't take it? Let's sell these. What's this? Oh, poison. Okay. And this is liquid metallic flavor. Okay, so just a temporary buff. All right. Do that. There you go. Sell this one. Beautiful. What else do I sell? Sell these? Sure. And how many? I got 17 charges there, 2 charges there, 26 here, 7. Oh, you can go over here to James. How many shovels do I have? I don't need that many shovels. I won't buy it. Okay, so I have a few things I could probably get rid of. Alright, what does he have now that I got all this money that I might want? Absolutely nothing because it's all overpriced. Oh my goodness. Yep. Nothing. But hey, good to know I could sell here. Alright, let's go pick up those notes. So they're over at the 2 ends. Should be like right around the corner here. Thank goodness I had Owen buy all that extra food just to be on the safe side. Okay, so the note should be down there. Okay. So it's in this bag here. Pick these back up. So this one is given Insuantis of Cavell Keep, quality of 500 rubies and 200 golden sovereigns, total value not excess of 20,200 sovereigns. And then this one, which is about the seals. So those were the notes that were in the chest. Not that it did me any good just now, but I have them. Okay, let's go back down to where we were. So we ran into him up here. We're heading towards Lighton right now. All right. Oops. So up here is a house, which we know belongs to Lord Lighton. Oh, you shouted. He shouted, pointing at James. That hand you sold me was totally worthless. It wasn't a glory hand at all. James shook his head. I'm afraid you have mistaken me for someone else. I really have no idea what you're talking about. But did you say something about a hand? We'll buy it back from you. I tossed that worthless thing into the dried up well at Lighton. 150 sovereigns. That's how much I paid for it. You telling me that you'll give me my money back if I retrieve it for you? Yes. James nodded. The man looked at them suspiciously, threatened to have them strung up if they weren't around when he returned, then left. Several hours later, he returned with a small burlap bag, placed it on the table with a thunk. He turned to James. Here's your hand. Now give me my money, back my gold. I didn't take your gold, so let's call this a sale, shall we? Said James. Call it whatever you like. Where's my bloody money? James retrieved the money from his pouch and dropped it on the table. The man scooped it up greedily and demanded they stay until he had a chance to count it all. Well, that got us the hand that we needed from chapter 2. So that's good. Oh, okay, so that's not open yet. This is abandoned. So one of the things we're doing is we're trying to find the house to break into. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is, now that we have the hand, I'm gonna go finish that quest. But if we do run into houses that I can look at, I will do that too. Oh, this is to Max Feeder's place. Yeah. Okay. Just keep going. Oh, there's a house here we can look at. Oh, Harshal. We already spoke to him. Okay, so this is the town. So we need to go to the graveyard. Should be right here. There it is. And I believe the father's grave is this one. The tip of Gora's shovel made the wooden clunk. Using his hands to pull away soft unpacked earth, he whipped perspiration from his forehead and back off his sleeves and stepped away from the hole he just created. He motioned to someone to bring him the hand as he carefully pried open the pine lid and decaying box. Then, without looking inside, he dropped the hand and quickly closed the lid. Part of it crumbled in his fingers. Rest in peace now, Jared. Come on, let's fill the grave and get out of here. Okay. So that, hopefully, got rid of the ghost. James motioned to the figure across the room. The woman nodded, then made her way across the wooden floor until she stood before them. I don't know how you done it, but bless you. I've not heard a knock or a bump come from my shop for hours. First time in weeks. After I do a little dusting, I should be able to reopen for business. And seeing that you've held up your end of the bargain, I'll hold up mine. As requested, you have a gallon grief maker I told you about. Thank you again, and please come by the shop across the street anytime. I promise I'll give you the best bargains you'll find. Thank you, fine lady. It was a pleasure to serve you. Nice. Oh, she's got good priced food. Whoa. Really good priced food. Except... Damn. Take one more for that price. Okay, let's... In actual fact, I want to go back to the... and rest up in the tavern. Where's the... Oh, Bard. Oh, I can't rest here. Rude. Okay, so we can't rest here, so we'll have to rest outside. Alright. Let's check out the shop. Oh, you sell rations here too. That's convenient. I don't have anything to sell. Oh my god, there's the sword she gave us. Holding out the double-edged basket-hilt sword for inspection, James favored it with a nod. The numerous sharp teeth that bristled along the edge of the weapon guaranteed a deep cut from the blade was, if the blade was swung properly. Okay, so 2915. You're using a 25. You're using 15. Oh wow, it's powerful. That's definitely an upgrade for you. This was what? 1529, and this one is 25. Oh, okay, so this is better for the thrust, but not for the swing. And it has a modifier plus 15. So I actually don't need this sword anymore. How much will you buy it for? 157. Okay, so let's see. What do you have? Nothing. Really. Okay. In actual fact, wait. No, decline. Yeah, you didn't sell anything. Well, I have this extra shovel. Don't need that. You buy the rope? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so she bought the rope. We got lots and lots of food. Do I need all these torches? Oh, space. Oh, you don't need these. $46 sovereign for those. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Not bad. Okay, so I'm actually happy we completed that quest for that sword. Like, Jeeves. Alright, so let's head back to Sildine. Oop. And I'm not worried about food anymore. Yes. Let's talk to this gentleman. I assume that you're here to speak to about the item which we discussed. You have been expedient in finding it. Before you asked, no, we don't have it. I was just hoping that perhaps you would open more about it. You forget quickly that Justice is not slow-witted. We have a deal, and his lips remain sealed until I see which I have asked for. Goodbye. Okay, and he won't talk to us. Not sure whether a common invitation is good day. Has anyone talked to him? James asked. Who can? He replied. He got himself sealed in a house near a sloop. None of Duke Romney's men have been able to get through to him. He won't even allow his supplies to be delivered to his door. Oh, this is the guy that we need the food. Okay, serve him right to someone sent a pack of rations that have been sitting in the sun for a month or more. Arrogant bastard. Know how much it costs me to harbor my flats now? 100 sovereign every 2 weeks. Despite just repeated attempts to steer the conversation in a more interesting direction, the man insisted in relating the dock fees. Okay, so... One second, I want to reread this because I missed the first part. Man, cost you a good day. Good day. My ass, damn madness. The guild feuding. He spat the yellow back in his hand. I had a regular job before all this madness began in Romney. Now I have to do my job under the cover of night. If Arley's steel cell would come to the negotiation table with the rest of the guilds, we would bring this idiocy to a halt. We talk to him. Who can? He's got himself sealed in a house near Sleep, which we know. The Duke of Romney men have been able to get through to him. He will not even allow his supply. Okay, so we know all that. Okay, so what I'm wondering is maybe if I bring him some like ale. Oh, he just drinks it. Okay, never mind. I was hoping I could take it like food rations. Okay, let's sleep in the inn till healed. Perfect. Can we go? No. Oh, behind him, James stood with his ear pressed against the door of the house, listening for stirring of the crawler of or his men, but heard only the thumping of his own heart. The door was locked, and as he reached inside his pack to search for his keys and picklocks, he saw a very small, very strange crack in the trim beside the door. Smiling at the old mocker's trick, he pressed his thumb against the trim and pressed down. The wood slid away, revealing a small brass key. Removing it from its hiding place, he jammed it into the brass lock, whispered his thanks to the old mocker who had first taught him about the trick. Within the house was dim, but not so dark that James couldn't navigate the instinct alone. Creepily, he investigated the whole of the three-room house, noting anything that looked out of ordinary. Near the fireplace, he discovered something that appeared to be a chest, but dismissed it as suspect. Its location triggered it as a trap for less clever thieves. On the far wall, he eyed a row of 5 colorful lacquered pots, each spilled over with a tangle of violet-colored Tondil horns. Many times in Krondor, he had heard the Princess Anita, laminating over the fact that the flowers were nearly impossible to grow in the salty soil or the coastal regions and required nearly constant sunlight. Located as they were at the rear of the house, however, they would undoubtedly receive very little light at all. Smiling, he upturned enough of the pots until at last he discovered the hidden powder bag and made a metal note to thank the princess for her relentless effort to civilize him. Clutching his find triumphantly, he hurried out to rejoin his very nervous-looking traveling companions. Jimmy the Hand was still alive and well. Okay, you know what's funny? I left the city thinking that the house we were looking for was not in the city, but it's right there. I feel very silly about this. Okay, so let's talk to the man. James motioned to the figure across the room. The man walked over and joined them. He stood before them, eyebrows arched inquisitively. So, honorable senor, from Krondor returns, have you brought me the pouch I had asked for? Yes, we have. It seems that today Baneth has smiled on the both of us. I have what you want, and you apparently know what I need to know. The pouch in exchange for the story. That was the deal. I want to hear the story about the silver spider. Heh, yeah. Baneth has gifted you most certainly. I wouldn't have thought anyone wily enough to defeat the crawler, but if the happy prankster has given you the knack, then I'll happily help you best I can. Now, the silver spider is a rare item, so I remember when I get one and am most assuredly pleased when I can turn a profit from one. They are heartily sought here in the kingdom. It's been several months since I last sold one. Can you describe the last man who bought one? Oh, I can describe him. Stoop-backed, hard-barding fellow. He was wearing a black cloak, and a bird, an eagle, was blazoned across his chest. You mean a hawk, a golden hawk. I have lived the greater part of my days here in Sildon. It might have been a hawk, or it could have been a gull. All I know is I lost a great deal that day between he and the trader named Abuk, who brought in some sailor's trinkets he appropriated from Prank Stone. As for the man with the bird on his chest, the last I heard of him, he was asking to purchase a ticket on a ship called a Mucker's Folly, bound for Krondor. A Nighthawk bound for Krondor. Where could I find the ship's captain? Krondor, I suspect, though I don't see why that would be important to you. I will decide what is important or unimportant. Now, about the brass spyglass, would you know anything about that? As I told you before, the sailor's trinkets are common here in Sildon. If it is a special glass you covet, I will urge you to seek out the trader Abuk. I could hope only to make 5, perhaps 10 gold sovereigns from such an item, so I decided they were not really worth my time bothering with them. You may find that bothering with silver spiders has cost you more than imagined, Joftaz. If I find that any of the prince's family have died or poisoned when I return there, you'll have a great deal more to worry about than turning a profit. Okay, so I guess this means we're heading back to Krondor. Cool. Yeah. Let's save, because we haven't saved in a while, and the last thing I want is to die and lose all our progress. And it looks like we're heading back to Krondor. So let's do that. We will take the main road, because a lot of this has been searched so many damn times. There's no point for me to try and research everything. And we've done a lot of questing in the area. Okay, Owen is tired. Now, I could take the temple to where we want to go, but I don't want to do that, because if we do find enemies to fight, that's XP that we might, that we're letting get away from us. Okay, so where are we now? We're in Darkmoor. Let's check out Darkmoor while we're here. Check out the shops. Okay, nothing in this house. Cards. 55 gold. You guys say anything new? Nope. Oops, I didn't mean to exit. Not that I need anything from in here, but I just want to talk to this guy. Nope. And she sells... Okay, so there's day rations. And nothing here. Oh, is this a place that sells books? No. Yes, I was right. Okay, they sell books. And they're real good prices too. Let's see, what do I want? Chapel's Rumor Repundants. Strategies of Trade. Oh yeah, he doesn't haggle for books. Or does he? Oh, we got 3 sovereign off. Psalm of Della. Let's get this as well. Oh, hey, we got this one. We'll accept that. I don't know what that is, but cool. Bartering has increased. Okay, so this one is Chappelle's. Okay, so even the cursory glance, you could tell the book was rife with spelling errors. Apparently, much of the vexation of the previous reader. Large sections of the document had been struck through and rewritten in a more elegant hand. Margaret. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what this book is used for. Okay, what are we on food? Okay, so let's do this. Share. Share. Okay, good. This is an easy way of getting your skills up. Okay, what skill is this getting up anyway? Barding and haggling. Okay, let's do that. We're going to become an excellent bard. Owen's also the sweet talker of the town. Okay, how much has that got us? 65 in haggling. Okay, where are we now? 66. I'm not gonna say this is worth the spending, but eh. Oh, the barding was increased because of the tavern. This is just getting up the haggling, which I'm not going to complain about. Haggling is a great skill to have. Okay, so where we go? 67. Still better than what was before, so let's try this one. Weapon craft. And armor craft. Okay. Let's give that to Gorath. Oh, speaking of. Oh yeah, he's training it. Good. I think I need to get more food. That's fine, we're right by town. Okay. Oh, and how much food do you have? 8? Share. Okay, what are you at now? 71 and 62? Alright. Hey, it's an improvement. Let's go back to the inn. Yes, you need rest. That's not the inn. Barmaid, what do you got? Oh, and haggle. Oh, in. Didn't buy those books so you could fail. There we go. He haggled one royal less. One. Whatever. Still savings. I have an extra one. There we go. What'd James do? Oh, his weapon craft. Okay, so everything's going up for him. So I guess they share the experience? That's weird. Okay, let's keep reading. Oh, we're getting there. Got to finish some rations. There we go. Gorath, you should be a master after this. Okay. What do we get? 72 and 63. Still, it's better than what it was before. Not gonna say it was worth it or not worth it, but yes, you're yawning. We'll sleep in a second. Let's sell those books back to him. He'll only buy for royal, but whatever. Gets it out of our inventory and a little bit of money back. We could say in a way we're recycling. Okay, so we're heading off to Krondor. Yes. Whoop. Yay, Krondor. It's been so long. Okay, let's go to the shops. Where pricing is so much nicer. Oops. I had the wrong person haggle. Fort Royal. You need... Okay, so you need this. You won't... Why won't you haggle? Come on. See? Oh, this is so hard. Do you need one? You got 2 left. Okay. How many charges you got? 17, 26, 9. Sell that. Sell that. Haggle. I love it. Oh, wait, you only had the one? Serious? Oh no, it's right here. Or did I accidentally buy mine back? That's something I would have done. Let me check. Hey, did I really just buy... Oh no, I bought one with 7... Yeah, I think I bought mine back. 30 is what I want. Haggle. Okay, we'll accept it. Whatever. There. You get that. You get that. This is yours. This is yours. 15, 20. Oh no, sorry. You get that. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we have another shop over here. Got Virtue Key and Key of Lineage. Don't need those. At the inn. Let's get our money. 49 sovereign. Beautiful. Good day, James said without turning his attention towards them. And then responded, I normally enjoy talking to travelers, but today I'd rather... Oh. He's our buddy and he doesn't want to talk to us? That seems a little uncharacteristic. Okay, how are we on food? 779. Sure. Okay, let's haggle this one. Oh, does haggling take them both down? I think it did. Rude. Okay, so there's that. Well, I guess we go to the palace to get master announcing the parties, escort them inside. Let's talk. James! Senior James, at your disposal, lady. I'm sorry that if I had interrupted you. No, actually, I'm quite pleased to have you here, James. Things around the palace have been very peculiar. Prince Aruthra hasn't held court in weeks, and Pug has been locked himself with Makella and our daughter Gamina discussing who knows what. And you feel left out of the circle, is that it? I suppose I've been privileged, spoiled even in the past, because he has entrusted me with whatever he was thinking. He's shown me things that I could never have imagined, and yet now he's hiding something from me. At some point, I'm almost inclined to think that something is frightening him. Frightening Pug? Gods, no, I don't like the sound of that. May I speak with him? I wish you could, but he has gone to the academy at Stardock. I don't know when he plans to return. To make matters worse, when I went to see Prince Arutha, he sent word that he couldn't speak to me because he was very busy with matters of state. That's not all like him. No, it isn't. But I have a few suspicions about what may all mean. First, there's a few things I need to know. I'm at your service. Messenger. Do you think you could deliver a message to Prince Arutha for me? I certainly can try. What is it? Tell him that we haven't reached the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney as of yet, but I will send word to him as soon as I can. Well, wait a second. No, we have gone there. I don't think that will be too much of a problem. I will see if he gets the message as he returns. Murderer. If Prince Arutha isn't here, then he must already begun. Begun what? Sorry, I was thinking aloud. If you would, do you think you could tell him something for me? It's fairly important that he hears it. What's the message? Tell him that the party at Romney was cancelled because our host took ill, and now we're looking for his pet parakeet that flew away. As soon as we find the perch, we will meet him for tea at Mother's. Hey, Gabbo, how's it going? I'm not sure I understand, but the prince will. I don't mean to be mysterious, but it's better that we only two know what is going on at the moment. News. Has anything happened in Krondor since I left, or has the whole town closed up of boredom waiting for me to return? Nothing unusual, really. The most exciting thing I've heard is that there appears to be an outbreak of Phrygian fever in some of the ports, but they don't expect things will get too serious. The priests from the Temple of Sung have sent men down to the dock to deal with any cases that show up there, and palace guards have been advised to keep lookout for anyone who seems to be suffering from delusions. They think it will be contained in the area north of Krondor. Goodbye. Okay, so oh, I can go to the temple. Go to the temple. I don't think I got this one here. There we go. Okay, so these are the places we can travel to so far. Nice. Let's talk. Although the priest is full, although the temple is smaller, housing, okay. Nothing. How much would it be to bless my weapon? The priest accepted the item and carefully looked at the griefmaker, a low table covered in white cloth, while he opened a book which retrieved. I've always wondered why the price of blessing varied from item to item. Okay, so rather more than how made, the priest explained, if there are any special metals used in its construction or spells used to bend the metal, then they become factors of how difficult. Ah, here it is. For your gallon griefmaker, it will be 300 sovereigns. Yes. Wrath waited. Nice. So this is now blessed. Plus 5%, that's it. I paid 300 sovereigns for plus 5. His is plus 15. Rude. That was a waste of money. Okay, so I don't think there's anything in the sewer we need. Soon he appeared from out of nowhere. Young halted before he could move any further ahead. You'll have to be about your business elsewhere, blokes. I'm not to let so much as a gnat pass me tonight or any night soon, or for an amount of money. The Thieves' Highway is closed. But not even for a tax? Something fairly serious must have happened here. If you're a friend of the Muckers, you'll understand what I mean when I tell you it's matter of family business. Meeting at Mucker's Rest. The Upright Man. You haven't heard it from my lips. I'm just the night watch, and a stupid one at that. I understand. Who do you think was responsible? Someone has clapped hands on you a few months back. Whoever it was must have had a hand on the inside. The Upright Man was poisoned. In the rest, they're calling him the Crawler. Still don't know what exactly he hopes to gain. We'd never submit to him after all he's done to us. Sooner see him dead than in charge of things. Locked door. I've heard there's a portcullis down here that none of the muckers can open. Can't pick it, can't break the lock. Is that true? Might be. Might be pigs can fly. Who's to say? Why are you interested? You're no son of the sewers. How did you hear about it anyways? Let's just say I'm a friend of a family. I was just wondering if anyone ever found a key for it. Is it no key I know, at least not one body snatched about. If you want my opinion, there's nobody who can get Eternity Gate open. Impossible. Silden. We spoke to Lysel Rigger, and he told me that to tell you that he's confirmed the Upright Man's suspicions, but he says that Crowler is not Jacko Radburn. That at least is a relief. Leastways, we know where they're coming from, for sure now. Did he tell you anything else? He said something about a reward. I'll give you the seal he asked for. Of course, if you ask me, it's a piddling price for it. Me, myself, I don't think I would have asked for anything less than a shiner. And a good quality one at that. Keys. How many keys do you have on your ring? Good thief don't need them. I know when somebody left the shutter on the spring door, on the spring or door off of the latch. Got a keen eye. I'm all the better without having to depend on them as I see it. I'm probably the best thief what the Upright Man's ever seen, and I know I'm already the quickest. Is that so? How interesting. Well, would you know how to get a hold of Yellow Bill? Perhaps he can sell us a few keys. Bill? What you talking about, old Bill? He got done down more than a month ago by rogues sent by Crawler. Pity. He was a good man in his own way. Who else can we get keys from? I have a key. I thought you said your good thieves didn't need them. I don't need it. I just happen to have one at the moment. Found it near the dead body of someone dressed like a death gilder. He was an ugly bloke, but then again, with half his head smashed in. Spare me the details, please. How much do you want for the Nighthawk key? It's yours for nothing. I don't like carrying it about, and I don't want to bring bad luck off it on myself. Take it. Don't ever say Lim never did nothing for you. Stealth. You say you're the quietest thief in Krondor. Prove it. Why should I? We have business that may require great stealth on our part, and some of us could use instructions. Would you be willing to teach us what you know? For the right price, I'll steal the crown right off the prince's head, and it'll be half a day before he'll even know it's gone. Sound interesting? How about 120 sovereigns? That sound reasonable to you? Sure. Dick nodded, dropping the crouch. He pointed down the length of the tunnel, instructed Owen to walk away, then return. Common problem. You're coming down too much on your heels, Lim said, watching as people reappeared from the darkness. Grabbing Owen's foot, he pivoted it so that it rocked from side to side rather than rear to front. Imagine your feet are like waves. You have to let them roll down on the outside, then roll to the center. Now go down and back. We'll keep this up till you have it. After a few more trials, Owen began to catch on to the technique. Astonishing how much of a difference it makes. I could barely hear myself. That's it then, Lim said with a smile, taking his fee. I've got to get back to my guard duty. We still have chat a bit if you like. Upright Man. Are you certain the Upright Man is dead? So the Nightmaster says. He used to have an amulet that would he kept for good luck. Does anybody know what became of it? Need a bit of extra good luck, eh? But who doesn't? So happens I got the amulet. The Nighthawk slipped it to me after I saved his behind from a pair of crawlers, crawler's tufts. He didn't think it was worth much, but I thought I knew. Different. 300 sovereigns, and it's yours. How about that? Oh, I wish I had the money. Sure. I think we're going to have to get... what you doing? Trying to back out a deal already? This some tricks? No, it's no trick. I simply don't have as much as I thought. Okay, so we'll have to come back for that. Have you taken anything off the men who are poised as mockers? They're not much of carrying treasure, but yeah, I have a few nice bits. Tumbled a corpse I found near the sea gate just this morning. If the price is right, I might be interested in buying the booty from you. That's so. Well then, my price is 100 gold. 100 gold? You said they didn't carry anything of any value. Seems it's a value to you, and I say it's worth 100 sovereigns. If that's worth a pendant deal? Deal's off. Looks like I'm a few coins short. I'm not a pocket sire. A bit beyond my skill, though I wouldn't mind the extra clout with the Nightmaster. I specialize in boosts. Okay, so that's 400 sovereigns we need to come back with to get those two items. Let's take a look at our abilities. Stealth is up on him. 64. Wow, 72 on Owen. Nice. All right. Okay, let's see what I have. You buy that? No. So we have 43 sovereign. That's it. So I need more money. Let's take a look at the keychain. Oh, nothing. I thought you gave me a key. Rude. Okay, so we're back at Krondor. After talking to the guy at Silden that said to come here. Didn't find anything. We need money. So what is my next clue? So we know that the guy down in the sewer needs 400 sovereign, so I know I need to get 400 sovereign. The only way to get 400 sovereign is to get into combat and get items. So let's do that. Let's go north a little bit. Oh, what's going on with the graphics? Or is it meant to do this? Weird. Okay, let's keep going. It is very bright out today. Oh, I've been here. I guess I'm picking up notes. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I had the torch on. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe we got this one. Yeah. So let's head up north to the next town in hopes to pick a fight. We haven't been up this road in a long time. Oh, look who it is. Ooh, I get to test out Gorath's new sword. How much bite does it have? Eh. One down. Wonder when Owen gets a new sword. Ooh, nice. You know what? Just for the hell of it. Oh, Owen took him down. Way to go, Owen. Okay, what loot did you guys have on you? Oh, there's some money. Here, take these. We're just basically gonna take our loot and go back. Ooh, nice. Take that. How much room do you have? You're full. You got some room. This always fetches a good price. How much food? Oh, good rations. Okay, before we take his sword, let's check out this last guy. Okay, so I've got no space on you, no space on you. Let's just take the sword. Okay. Let's head back to Krondor and see if this booty will get us at least 100 sovereign. At least get one of the two things that we need. There we go. Okay, we'll go to the first shop. Two sovereign. Oh man, I should be selling back at the other place. Never mind, I thought these would be a score. Romney was buying them for like scores more. Well, that's 100. Better than nothing. Okay, let's go back to the sewers. Oop. Okay, let's buy the items. Okay, so the only other thing we need is 300 to come back for. So we got a pouch. I am uninterested in your difficulties with the guild thieves under Krondor. It was your responsibility to deal with them, and your special training should give you more than an adequate advantage over these common thieves. You are to locate the amulet of the upright man and the idol of Lasir and load them aboard the night crawler immediately. We have pressing business with our serpent client in the Sunset Isle, and I don't believe they will be patient while I tell them about the incompetence of my hirelings, the crawler. Okay, so we know the amulet is with this dude that we just spoke to, which means we need 300 gold. Cavern keep quality of 500 rubies too. Okay, so we've read that. The seals we got. We have placed the false notes concerning the attack of the South Tensier in chests you requested, providing that gain access to the messages. They should on into your elegant trap. I applaud this stratagems. Okay. So let's head out. No, I didn't want the shop, sorry. Went back to the palace for a second. And nothing new. Okay, so we're done here. Rest till morning. Rest till healed. Okay, so we need 300. Where's my map? Let's take a detour. Let's go to Tenures. Because it looks like we came from Sarth originally. Let's go up here, and then we could probably make our way past Sethanon back to Lighton. And we might get lucky with a couple combat scenarios. Whoop, stuck. Ooh, what we got? Pirates. Nice. And down they come. Boom. Alright, let's loot their bodies. What do you got? Take this. Take this, but that's really about all I want. Definitely take that. Actually, you know what? I don't want those anymore. Okay, one thing I keep forgetting to do. Perfect. Okay. Good job. Actually, we don't need to be in this. We could be in this screen. Let's take a look at the end here. Ooh, chest. They feel no pain. They feel no pain, no sorrow, no greed. They have no anger, no hatred, nor need. I was gonna do the wind. Oh, the dead. Okay, so we haven't looked at this one. This is just a light crossbow, so nothing I need in here. Okay, so there's nothing over here. There's a field. Okay, check the map for a second. Oh, okay. So there's two hills. Usually when there's a hill... Oh. I was hoping there would be like a chest back here. But nope, no such luck. Oh, but there's a town. Alright, what town? Ah, 10 years. Nothing there. A tavern. Bard. The king of mine with the blood I paid to guard against all who oppose her. 33 sovereign. Nice. Here's my ocean to the man across the room. Sometimes I come to this place to drink and gab, but sometimes I come to gab. Oh, but this time he's just drinking. Boys, he said, snake eyes. Oh, gambling. I think I just lost our last 10 sovereign. Oh wait, no I didn't, because I just got 33. Haha. Okay, never mind. Wait a second. No, I clicked on the wrong house. I want this one. The building appears to have been abandoned. They locked up after themselves. Think we should take a shot at opening it up? Yeah, of course. Whoops, I want these. Click. Place is abandoned. Ooh, what's this? Horn of Algon Cocoon. Reinforce the bell mouthpiece with brass collars. Gorath struggled to imagine the beast from which the horn had been harvested. While possible it had come from a mature dragon, no man alive would dare fight such a creature for the trivial of trophy, puzzling to wear the dog-shaped carving on the horn. Wait, but that's all? I don't know what it is? What it does? Alright. Shopkeeper. Ooh. Okay, he sells keys. A practice loot. Ah, interesting. How much would he sell it? Oh, he won't buy it. You buy that? No. Huh. Okay, nothing I need. The house was not in good repair. Dark green moss covered parts of the door and was visible in several large patches on the front slats. James's attention returned to the door as it slowly swung open. A foul, musty smell filled the air as an elderly woman appeared in the doorway. She was dressed in a tattered scowl and wore a different shoe on each gnarled foot. You one of them shadow people? I hate them shadow people, she croaked. Her look of contempt suddenly turned to fear. They're everywhere, you know. Could be slipping in my door right now. The thought obviously terrified her as, without warning, she disappeared into the house, slamming the door. Interesting. Okay, well, I do hate to do this, but we've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. and this is our first day back to returning to Betrayal at Krondor. We had completed chapter 3 and we're on chapter 2. We're now on chapter 3, and we made really good progress in my opinion. I'm gonna cut it off this stream now, and I'll be back tomorrow. But if you haven't already, please do hit the follow button and or follow me on Twitter. I do update every day I go live. Now that work is sort of slowed down, I should be able to cut back on track with Betrayal Krondor and hopefully have this done in the next week. And then we'll be moving over to Lands of Lore, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, I'm hoping to be on more often. We are back on track. This is our return to Betrayal Krondor, and hopefully we'll have this done very soon. Anyway, have a good morning, daytime, evening, wherever you are. Hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation. Hopefully we'll get to chapter 4. But until then, take care and stay safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.